Hi, my name's David Redding. I'm a special advisor for Collective Mining. I've got about 40 years experience in the business. I work directly with the Collective Mining team, particularly on the exploration front. And I was previously with Continental Gold. So the title of our talk today is really that, we're going to tell you about this discovery we've made in Colombia, which is very exciting. And it's a copper, silver, gold system, porphyry system. So the disclaimer, because I will make some forward-looking statements. So who's Collective Mining? In simple terms, we are the people that actually discovered and built Continental Gold's Buritica mine, and we sold it to Zijin for roughly an enterprise value of 2 billion Canadian. So we've reformed the team. We got bored during COVID. We decided we wanted to do something else in Colombia. 35% of the company is owned by management. We have funded all the way through. We have a strong board of directors, including experienced people from Barrick. Ari Sussman is the founder again, and was the founder of Collective Mining. Ashworth was the executive chairman of GT Gold. And so we decided to move ahead in Colombia and develop this new project. Just a little bit about Colombia, I think. I know it doesn't always get good news, but it is an established mining jurisdiction with mines built over the last couple of 100 years. It's got good rule of law. There are a number of significant open pits, including Cerrejón, which is the largest open pit coal mine in the world. Cerro Matosa is the nickel copper open pit mine. It is porphyry country. You can find copper and gold porphyry systems. It's one of the best infrastructurally developed early frontier stages, and it is in the Cordillera of the West in South America. So this is a very prospective place to find porphyry deposits and high-grade gold and silver deposits. You need to walk the talk in Colombia. The area that we operate in is an important area for mining, for a 500-year history. This is the coldest district. It is the most desirable mining jurisdiction in Colombia. We walk the talk in a sense that, as we did with Continental Gold, now again with Collective, and the name is important because it collectively means we work with the communities. We have alliances with coffee growers, various other agricultural communities. We employ a lot of local people. We sponsor the local university. There is a high level of education in mining in this area. So it's a good skills base, and there's an industrial based economy. Let's talk really about where we are. We're right next to Aris Mining's Marmato project, which is about 9 million ounces of gold. We're directly along strike from there. This area has never been consolidated previously. I suppose some of the reasons were the local people didn't want to do anything for a while, and we persuaded them that we'd do something responsible. We have access to hydropower, and our early reconnaissance in this area in 2020 showed us that this is a good place for porphyries, and in fact, Marmato is a reduced porphyry. So we are contiguous to a multi-million ounce producing mine. That's very important. That is about to receive its final permits. That's key here in a jurisdiction that is mining friendly and understands mining. So what did we do? Well, we went into the area, we consolidated the ground. You can see from this picture there are lots of permitted mines. We like the fact that we had porphyry clusters as defined by the Molly anomalism. There was virtually no historical exploration. We had to start from scratch. We started in late 2020. and we've been moving forward quickly ever since. And it's very important that when you understand porphyry systems, you understand that they have these sorts of dimensions with clusters of porphyries. That's very important. So what happened? Well, we made this remarkable discovery. I had a bunch of geologists on site. They kept saying to me, we need to go back to Apollo, Dave. We need to go back to Apollo. Anyway, we did the geochemistry there. We saw that it was moly, gold, and copper. We drilled the first hole. We hit over 100 meters at plus 2 grams gold equivalent, deep into the system. And we recognized that we were dealing with a porphyry with early stage porphyry style copper and gold, which was lower grade, but then it was exploded and it had a breccia in the middle of it, which upped the grade. And then last of all, we ended up with these high grade polymetallic veins. So exciting discovery. It's a completely virgin discovery. We did it from scratch. Just to tell you a little bit about the drilling, as you can see, we're getting significant widths. We've got copper, gold, and silver. I'll give you a bit of a breakdown of grade, but it outcrops in the south, dips to the north. It's an inverted carrot. It expands at depth. It's open in all directions. We've drilled about 35 holes we've announced. We've probably drilled about 45 now. We're drilling all the time. We raised $30 million last week. We're fully funded to really get this to resource stage now. And we're very excited about it. We think it's going to be very big. We've got some magnificent grades at surface. In the oxides, the copper's depleted, but we get between 2 and 10 grams over 30 to 50 meters in the oxides. Very exciting. Copper grades vary from sort of 0.2 to 0.5, 0.6%. Silver grades from about 30 grams per ton to about 60 grams per ton, and gold grades between 1 and 2 grams per ton. So this is a significant deposit with multiple mineralization events that have caused this enrichment, and it comes all the way to the surface. Very important that. So they've done a number of step out holes. You see 17, 22, and 28 there. You can see that we're very much expanding the system. We've drilled it now down to 915 meters vertical. It has a diameter as we get deeper of around 400 meters. And you can see that, it's very much open, and we are continuing to drill shallow down to 300 meters to define grade in the top 300 meters. And we're continuing to do deeper drilling as well. So that's what it looks like in section. As you can see, it's like an inverted carrot. It expands at depth. The vein systems very much enrich it and are superimposed on top of the earlier breccia and porphyry systems. And the breccia has this lovely matrix with chalcopyrite in, and that's an east-west section. I'll show you a north-south section. The morphology is very similar. Not really any difference. But this is the tip of the iceberg. You can see Aris's mine there. You can see that everything extends from the southeast and Aris's reduced porphyry project into all our porphyry discoveries. We've only drilled 5 targets, and we've got discoveries on 4 so far. We've only explored 20% of the area reconnaissance-wise. Apollo's obviously our first big discovery, but Apollo's in a district. As we're doing more work there, we seem to be finding more and more, and we're going from 3 rigs currently to 5 rigs. So we're expanding our drilling. Now we've raised the money. We're going to be doing directional drilling, a lot of orthogonal drilling through the deposit. This is one of our other discoveries, Olympus. It's only 250, 300 meters northwest of Apollo. It clearly must be part of the same system. It's got lots of sheeted veins and veinlets with carbonate and base metals in, with interesting grades. We're trying to now understand how it relates to Apollo, which is only 300 meters to the southeast of this. So lots of catalysts for the company, 5 drill rigs happening, lots of drilling still to be going at Apollo, lots of drilling into targets around Apollo. Really, to summarize this investment thesis, it's an unusually high grade porphyry system because of these multiple events. It's expanding all the time. We have many other breccia targets and porphyry targets around there to drill. We're excited about where we are in the evolution of the company, but you have to understand we really only made this discovery in June of last year, so it's not even a year old. And during the course of the next year, we will be expanding and growing the company. So thanks for that. That's really a summary of the investment thesis for Collective, and thank you for your time.